Alright, buckle up because we're diving into some wild Marvel and Henry Cavill news that's blowing up the internet right now. So, Henry Cavill, yes, Superman himself, is apparently working with Marvel to return as a totally new character after his hilarious cameo as Cavillrine in Deadpool and Wolverine. That's right, folks, we're not just talking about a one-off gag. This is Henry Cavill coming in hot with a more permanent role in the MCU. And honestly, about time, right? The man's been fan cast for every possible superhero under the sun for years. But the real kicker here is Ryan Reynolds. This guy has been talking about working with Cavill on set during Deadpool, and it sounds like it was an absolute blast. We know Reynolds isn't shy about sharing behind-the-scenes tidbits, and the fact that he's out here hyping up Cavill even more, saying they filmed Cavill's Wolverine scene first and that he was a total champ, cigar and all, just makes you want to see more of it. Even though Cavill reportedly hates smoking, this dude made himself sick during takes just to get that comic book accuracy. That's commitment, man. You've got to respect it. Now, let's talk about Cavill's potential new role in Marvel. This isn't just some blink and you'll miss it cameo like his Wolverine joke. We're talking about a character that fans will get to see Cavill play over time. Captain Britain, Hyperion, Mr. Sinister, or maybe even Cyclops in that new X-Men reboot. The internet is buzzing with theories and honestly all of them sound awesome. Personally, I'm leaning toward Captain Britain. It makes sense, right? Cavill's British, he's got that larger-than-life presence, and we know he's been interested in playing the role for years. Imagine him modernizing Captain Britain, kind of like how they revamped Captain America with Chris Evans except with a sword. And if you've seen Cavill's action scenes in Mission Impossible or The Witcher, you know he can bring that sword-wielding action to life. Toss a coin to your Captain Britain, am I right? But let's not forget the behind-the-scenes drama between Marvel and DC. It's no secret that DC dropped the ball with Cavill. He's basically been kicked out of his Superman role, and yet Marvel's over here treating him like royalty. It's like a total flip of the script. We've got Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman laughing it up in Deadpool, while Henry Cavill is like, yeah, I'll come in and play a new role for the company that actually knows how to treat me. DC's loss is Marvel's massive gain, and I think everyone's ready to see Cavill thrive in the MCU. And how about this little nugget Ryan Reynolds posted on social media that he's down to keep doing Deadpool and Wolverine movies until they're both 90? I mean, come on, if that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will. That's the kind of energy the MCU needs right now, just pure, chaotic fun. With Cavill joining the fold, you know things are about to get even crazier. And speaking of success, Deadpool and Wolverine is already one of the highest-grossing comic book movies of all time, and it hasn't even slowed down. With fans seeing the movie multiple times, there's no doubt it's going to hit that billion-dollar mark soon. The chemistry between Reynolds and Jackman is off the charts, and the fact that we might see Henry Cavill jump into the mix down the line, absolute gold. So where do we go from here? With Cavill's new role in Marvel looming and Deadpool and Wolverine dominating the box office, it's safe to say the MCU is in a pretty good spot, and if we're really getting a modern, sword-wielding Captain Britain played by Cavill, I'm all in. It's the perfect way to keep the multiverse saga rolling and introduce more iconic characters to the mix.